So in this video I want to illustrate a macro that will actually find a text file, well actually a path to a text file from some error messages. Sometimes it can be annoying to just go in and select where the whatever the uh, path is that is being given by an error, and you already know what the error does or what it means, but you're interested in copying the path from that error. So I came up with this macro that does just that. What I have here is a text that I'm gonna search for. I ask it to go to the top of the buffer, but I'm thinking of switching this macro to just kind of work from anywhere so that I can um, use this to select paths one by one. Um, so we start by searching for that particular text, and search here actually returns 0 when it actually finds something, and it returns something different from 0 if it doesn't find anything. So that's why we have um, that weird stop whenever we don't actually find anything. If we don't find the text, if we don't find anything ending with .txt, then we stop the macro execution. So what I've done here is that first I'm gonna search for the text, find the .txt. This arrow right here actually means that where is it? I wish it just was a little bit, well, there's a better way to do this. We can just press alt comma to see what it is, what we have here, and it tells us that this will place the cursor after the end of the string. So this will place it after it ends on txt. So once I've done that, I'm interested in actually going back one from there. Well, actually I'm trying to find txt with a quote. So I'll be going all the way here. That's where my cursor is going to be after that executes. Now after I've done that, I ask cursor to go left 1, meaning that instead of being here, we're going to move left 1. Then select car. It actually does what we do when we press F8, which it begins doing a selection. So with that, I've actually activated character selection. Then I ask it to search for a quote. You actually use double quote, use actually quote itself to escape quote, because quote is a special character. So in order to escape it, you also add another quote, and I look for C, because in this case I'm looking actually, the paths that I have always come from the C drive, and I'm gonna be searching backwards. The E, it's for an exact search. Let's see, case sensitive search. So if I want to make this very precise, then I use E. But if I wanted to do this with ignoring the case, I can use I instead, which may not be a bad idea depending on what you want to do. So what this does, after this C, after we've searched for this backwards, we're gonna be at this point. So we were here, we went back 1, cursor left, then we activated character selection, and we're gonna go all the way to the C and the quotation mark. Now since we actually do say a cursor right afterwards, it's gonna leave us right here with our path selected. and that is the end of this macro. So I mean, this is just a simple macro um, that I created. I initially tried using the recording tool, but you do not get the same effect. You're gonna get a bunch of find commands on here, but if you have that find keyword, it doesn't work because I think it deselects, or it kind of it does something with the search string. But the find command actually undoes some of the selections that we do with this, so find is not a good option for this. So we just use search for that. So once we've loaded the macro, this is how I define the particular key to run this particular macro. Alt C and U. So if I press Alt C and U, it's gonna do precisely that.